We were, like you said, we were working on a group project in our classroom, and then two students ran in yelling about a shooting. So we immediately did as we were taught to do in high school. We turned off the lights, locked the doors, barricaded under our desks.
Today, classes are canceled at Florida State University after the deadly shooting there on Thursday. There was a previously scheduled campus safety meeting planned for today. They were going to talk about ways to make campus safer and combat hate. That meeting has been postponed. We know that the alleged gunman is in custody this morning and dealing with a serious but a non-life-threatening injury.
There are 6 victims still recovering in the hospital, and the community is mourning the loss of 2 others. Thursday, authorities identified 20-year-old FSU student Phoenix Eichner as the suspect. He's also the son of a longtime Tallahassee sheriff's deputy.
And police say that he used his mother's former service weapon when he opened fire at the campus Student Union Center around lunchtime. Students were told to seek shelter around noon on Thursday. Take a look at this picture. You see the chairs piled up against the door as students were trying to barricade inside classrooms. People who were closer to the scene ran from campus. Others were escorted out with hands up.
The 5 people who were shot and the 1 injured while running from the scene are all in fair condition this morning. We also know 10th graders with Drew Charter School in Atlanta were on campus for a field trip. The school says those students and chaperones are accounted for and back in Atlanta this morning. Ariana Manise is in the newsroom for us right now, and she has more on what those young students witnessed.
Well, Dan, the students from Drew Charter School were touring FSU's campus, hoping to just get a glimpse of college life. Instead, they experienced something traumatic hiding inside of a campus cafeteria for hours while police responded to that shooting. It was a group of 20 10th graders and 5 chaperones. They were walking through the student union when suddenly they saw people crying, running, and panicking. They tell us they immediately ran to safety inside of a nearby cafeteria. Around 50 people huddled together there for more than 3 hours. The students never made it to their next stop, Florida A&M. Instead, they cut their trip short and headed back here to Atlanta. Students say they experienced something that left them shaken and frustrated that this happened during what was supposed to be a really positive experience.
Obviously, I'm extremely grateful, but behind that, the most triggering thing is the anger. We, as students, came to Florida State to think about a reality that we would have, like something beautiful that we could make ourselves, and instead we were given what the lawmakers gave us.
And as you saw, those students were reunited with their parents. Meanwhile, the shooter's motive is still under investigation, and students say this experience will stay with them, and they're calling for change to prevent future tragedies. Back to you.
Ariana, thank you. You know, Thursday's tragedy was the 2nd shooting on the university's campus in just over 10 years. In November of 2014, a former student opened fire at the main library, shooting 3 people, paralyzing one of them.